Hi everyone. Hey, welcome back. Uh, just literally waiting for my daughter. I'm sitting in the car, and I know it's really dark. There's only actually there's a lot of lights out here, but they're not like right here in this area where, like, I'm sitting here in the car and the lights like way up there. So, this is probably gonna come out pretty dark. Anyway, is that her? No. Like I said, I'm just waiting for my daughter. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of give y'all an update. I went to go see my mom, earlier, it was like around 2, I think. I made a couple other videos also that I'm still trying to upload. So, yeah, so anyway, I went to go see her, and she looked good. I mean, you know, she looked better, you know, a little bit more relaxed. Of course, you know, she doesn't like being in the hospital. She'd rather be at home, but fortunately, you know, I'm not sure how long she's going to be there, because they're still trying to figure out, or doing some more tests on her, just to see what's causing her, like her to be lightheaded. They ruled out a heart attack. And I know I mentioned that in one of my other videos when I first mentioned that I had to take to emergency room. But this is another hospital. It's not the same one. They did transfer her to this other hospital where my sister works. And I know I'm probably repeating some of the stuff, because my other video, when I upload them, it'll say, you know, something about the hospital. But anyway, so yeah, so I stayed with her for not very long though, probably maybe an hour and a half at the most. My older sister's there, and then my niece and her friend was there. And then I guess my other sister visited her yesterday, because they moved her yesterday around, I think my older sister said around 6, I guess. So, is that her? Sorry, you guys, I keep looking over there, because when she comes, I want to kind of... Stupid. Sorry, let me just get this off the way. All right, I don't know how long that was there. Hopefully it didn't block everything. But anyway, yeah, so, you know, she's got a more comfortable bed comparing to what she had to sleep on before, or wait, you know, for whatever she had to wait for last night. It was, you know, the beds aren't very comfortable. And they had some people doing some, I guess they gave her some iron also. I think they said she had low iron. I'm trying to think, because I don't know what else they're doing. My sister, like I said, my sister was there. She's been there since she came from Houston, so she knows a little bit more what was going on. But I just kind of wanted to hang out with my mom, you know, and just tell her I love her, or, you know, we helped her to go to the bathroom. Now, they did have therapist, I guess they said. I think that's what she was. They came and they took her for a walk, not very far. They just take them out of the room, and maybe just like right around like the nurse's station. It's just like, it's not very far, but they helped her up. Of course, she had to sit down for a minute. You know, she wanted to put her little gown on, because my sister's husband was there. My older sister's husband was there, and you know, she's, you know, my mom don't want to be showing. She's, you know, she likes to be private, you know. She doesn't want to be showing anything, because, you know, those gowns they have at the hospitals, they don't cover very much. So I had taken her her gown, like the one that you can just snap on. So she put that on. But yeah, so they took her and they made her hold on to a walker, which is fine, because, you know, you don't want to take a chance, with anyone falling, especially, you know, when they're dizzy, or, you know, they feel lightheaded. So yeah, so they took her, and then she got tired pretty quickly, according to another lady that went out there to help. So they came to get this is so funny though to me, because we cracked up. They came to get the lunch, what is it called? It's, I guess, the chair that lounges. I don't know, lounge chair, I guess that's what it's called, that they have in the hospitals. Now this one's a pretty good size one. I mean, you can literally push it back and lay there, like, you know, like my sister, you know, she says she slept on it last night. So by the time we helped the other lady, assistant, like, take the chair where she could take it, like, start pushing it where my mom was literally right by the door, like, coming back to the room. So we were cracking up, and my mom was just smiling. You know, she's so funny, because, you know, I know she doesn't like being in there, but, you know, she tries to stay really positive, you know, because it is a hospital, and, you know, and she doesn't want to be there, and they're doing different things. So she tries to stay positive. And that's what I love about my mom. You know, I know she's, you know, she's nervous, and, you know, things are going through her mind, but she, you know, she still has that, you know, that attitude where she tries to stay positive. You know, I love that about my mom, and she's so freaking adorable. She's such a beautiful lady. Oh, and I took a picture of her, and this is before I left. You know, she doesn't like taking pictures. She's like, I hate you. That's what she tells me. I'm like, Mother, you're taking a darn picture with me because you know you love me. I'm always messing with her. So I got her the smile, which, you know, she smiles anyway. But let me show you. Let me see where is my darn picture? Huh? I don't see it. What? Oh, that's video. Sorry, you guys. I'm looking at my phone. So yeah, so we took a picture before I left. Let me see if can you see this? There she is. I got her sideways, so she's cracking up because I made that little statement to her. But yeah, and then, you know, she's doing good. We're sitting there, you know, and they're asking her, you know, the therapist was she was asking her, like, what's, you know, like, what's who's the president? And of course, she knows who the president is, trust me, because she's not very fond of the president. But, you know, that's a whole different story. But she goes, I know what his name is, but, and then they say, okay, well, who was the previous president? And she's so funny. Her comment was cute. But she knew, I mean, she got it. So they ask her all these questions, you know, because they want to make sure, you know, like, is her thinking working, or, you know, her brain, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these questions to make sure that, you know, that she knows, like, where are you at, and what year is it, and, you know, what, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Just questions that they ask patients when, you know, they're trying to test them on, to see how their memory's working. I know I keep saying, you know. But yeah, so what else? Yeah, so we just sat there talking, and my sister was telling me some stuff about what was going on with I guess a couple of the staff people, like the nurse assistants or RNs or nurses, their attitude wasn't very well. And, you know, that's crazy, because I can understand, you guys. You know, I can understand my mother-in-law. She doesn't do it anymore, but she was a nurse's aide for a long time. And, you know, I know those hours, you know, she'd come home late, leave early, come home late, leave late, come home early, like later in the morning, never, like the next day. So I could imagine, you know, you know, I know that they go through a lot, because they have to deal with people's attitudes too, you know. patients' attitudes, you know, and it's hard to kind of for them also. But when, you know, I just think it's like, I wasn't there, so I really don't know, but I have seen in other situations at hospitals, you know, how just the staff could be really rude. And it's crazy because you have sick people that are there, or, you know, you're caring for people that are hurting, or, you know, that are, you know, that something's wrong with them, and you know, they're not wanting to be there. But I think it's just, you know, for that, it should be a lot more like, you know, a little bit warmer, you know, but unfortunately it's not always like that. So I guess you know, my sister, I mentioned in my other video, I think, about my sisters, you know, they're pretty, you know, they're pretty forward. I'm not gonna lie to you, they're pretty forward, and their attitude, you know, it's pretty bad at times. But a lot of times it's like, you know, if they sense a bad attitude and that's what you're gonna put out, well, unfortunately, they're not the type that are gonna like be that calm about it. That's not a good thing, but, you know, unfortunately, that's what happens. You know, someone has a bad attitude, a lot of people, you know, they'll give it right back to you, you know. But besides that, yeah, so like I said, she was making jokes. She was laying there, and like I said, her memory is great. Like, my mom, she's 83. I know she's not 84, because I've said she's 84, but I know I'm mistaken, because she's 83. I always say she's 84, but trust me, I get corrected a lot of times by my mom. She's like, I'm not 84, I'm 83, so she's 83. She's, like I said, her memory is great. Like, she can remember, I mean, she was remembering everything, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But also a lot of times I feel that when doctors, or, you know, staff or whatever, when they see that it's an older person, you know, they tend, I think they do kind of tend to like look at them, because they're elderly, you know, as like forgetful, and like not remembering what they're talking about, or they don't know what they're feeling because they're an elderly person, or you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. I've seen it with not only with, like, at, you know, like I said, you know, at hospitals or nursing homes especially. Oh my gosh, nursing homes are the worst at times. But, you know, I've seen it with other elderly people, you know, elsewhere, and it's sad, because, I mean, just because you're an elderly person or you're over a certain age, you know, that doesn't make them stupid, or that doesn't make them like brain dead, or, you know what I mean? Let me tell you right now, I enjoy talking to elderly people. I really do. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. I mean, I could sit and listen to an elderly person talk about, because they've been around a long time, and I love that. I mean, they've been through, you know, all kinds of stuff, because they've been around for, you know, for a good amount of time, that I love listening to them talk because I get like, you know, you can learn so much. You can learn a lot from anybody, but to me, to actually sit and listen, or just hang out with an elderly person, I mean, I literally enjoy that. I really enjoy that. So You know, that's just what I think. I think my daughter's coming about that. But like I said, thank you so much, you guys, for all your prayers. Y'all are so super awesome. I really appreciate it, you guys. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate y'all listening to me sit here and talk about my mom, or talk about, you know, whatever I want to talk about. I really do. So I'll let you know more about her when I get another update. Okay, you guys? All right. Y'all take care.